Hi, Steve Bergen here, and let's talk about how we archive classes in Google Classroom and why you want to archive a class. You can delete it, but probably archive is the best thing to do. If you want to delete it, you have to archive it first anyway, and then you choose delete, right? And you're just basically getting it out of sight so that nobody can access it, and you can't access it either. Okay? So let's take a look at all the classes I have. Some of these are classes that I created, and others are classes that all of you created. If I go to lesson 2, Steve, I see 3 dots, right? And I have the ability to either rename it or archive it. If I go to lesson 2, Anne, I can only unenroll because, of course, Anne is the creator of that course. So if I go to lesson 2, Steve, and I choose archive, right, I get a little message that says students can't make changes. I'll be able to access it by going to the classroom menu. I'll archive it. Great. I don't think I have any use for it, right? It was just a sample, but I'm going to do the same thing here with the one called Winter Core up top. I'm going to archive it. So if any students had subscribed to it, they can no longer do any entries onto it. And anytime I want it, a month from now or a year from now or 5 years from now, I can go to my menu. And if I look down under my menu, you'll see that towards the bottom it says archived classes. So I go to archive classes and I see the classes that I archived and I say, oh, there was some useful information on that a year ago. I think I want it back. And I go here and I choose restore and then it comes back. All right? So pretty straightforward, and I think you've got to agree, powerful and useful. As with a lot of things, this was not part of the original version of Google Classroom, but it evolves inch by inch and year by year, and you'll see many new features, I know, in 2017 and 18 and 19. So it's under the 3 dots. We archive it. No big deal because you're not deleting it, right? And notice that you really don't have the ability under here to delete. You just archive it, and that puts it in a different container, a different bucket. Notice those 3 archive files not there. And now if I go to classes archived, at the bottom of the 3 horizontal lines, sometimes called hot dog menu, archive classes, and now I have the ability, if I want, to take a test class and say truly delete it, and there's no way to undo this. So deleting is more powerful than archiving, and now a test class is truly gone. Okay, with this one, I take the 3 things and I can restore. And with this one, I can take the 3 ones and I can choose delete. All right, I hope that this is clear. I hope it's easy. And Steve Bergen signing off. And you can add this to your repertoire of skills that you now have. Thanks. Bye, everybody.